All right, what is going on YouTube? We're back with another video. Today is a very important and special day. Yes, I'm doing this a little bit late. I had to make sure that I got the Google Pixel 8 Pro. Just seeing Google completely transform. I mean, from a few years ago, really not being a competitor toward Samsung or Apple, really, to be a top tier phone in 2023 with the Google Pixel 8 Pro is just absolutely insane. And this is coming from a Samsung S23 Ultra user and an iPhone 15 Pro Max user. So first things first, I just want to say shout out to Google for the colors this year. I honestly thought that the blue was the best color. We went with the light baby blue. I got the 128 gigabyte version. We're gonna get right into it. You can already see that I've kind of been through a little bit here, but ooh, I love how this is just made. I love the unboxing process of phones so much. It's open, the best part. No lie. Listen, no. It's actually not lighter than I thought it would be, but it actually looks amazing. Look at that camera. And if you don't remember, Google is the company that pretty much struggled with their design when it came to their phones for the longest. So to see this type of success, wow. This looks absolutely stunning. It feels amazing in my hand, the smooth edges. We're just gonna go ahead and absolutely stunning. We're gonna see exactly what else is in this packaging. Probably just the instructions. We don't need that. We're just gonna throw that to the side. We have the charger here as well. And then we have a port that you can also use USB. You can connect your phone probably to your computer. I think that's really cool that they have had this type of accessory inside the packaging. I feel like that's not seen very often in any other phone. I don't think I've ever seen that, but that's really cool that they added that. And of course, not including the brick though. I have pretty big hands, and I've always said this for anybody who likes to watch my videos, just anyone in general, my hands are pretty big. First, I want to talk about the aesthetic of the phone. It has a beautiful camera system on the back along with the flashlight. It has this really nice glossed edge. I love the fact that this phone is not squarey. It's super round, it's super smooth, and just turning on that screen automatically, you can already see that 6.7-inch OLED display with a QHD plus resolution. You can already kind of see the colors just looking absolutely beautiful, especially on different angles, as well as already seeing from just this animation the 120 hertz refresh rate, which is really cool to see that more and more phones are making that 120 hertz refresh rate a normalized thing. But maybe I'm just speaking from an iPhone user. Another thing as well that I said about Samsung in my unboxing and first look video, you're able to really transfer all of that data from either an iPhone, an iPad, whatever Android device you may have, another Google phone that you had previously, whatever it is, you can transfer all that data onto your phone. Unlike iPhone, you have to have an iPhone to transfer all your stuff, and then not even that, you have to have iCloud to have all your stuff. Okay, so getting my phone ready is definitely not gonna take as long as I thought it would. It's gonna take just a few minutes. Now, if I'm gonna be completely honest with the entire process of getting the Google Pixel 8, I am the most excited about this camera. And this camera is something that has been talked about so many different times. And I really just wanna see how this camera is really gonna fit and suit amongst the iPhone and the Samsung. I think it's honestly gonna be the best experience out of all of them. All right, and finally getting into the phone. No, what's really cool, you can really see the colors on this. Just looking at the screen, I would honestly say this is probably the best looking screen that I've seen. I wanna see how bright it actually goes as well. Getting a Google Pixel 8, I think the camera is one of the most important parts. Wow, it's a portrait mode. It has a lot of different modes for the camera. I'd expect nothing less from Google, of course. So of course, we have recording and we have photos. So first we're gonna do the video, and this is what the Google Pixel 8 Pro looks like with the camera. It has proper lighting. The lighting is on this side. You can see different colors. You can see how it looks. You can pretty much see every detail on me and around me. You can see the different colors and details inside of the PC. You can see a lot of different things that I feel like I haven't been able to see in different cameras. And this is just the front-facing camera. So this is not even the back. 4x telephoto zoom for the front camera is pretty crazy. And that's something that I haven't seen in any other phones as well. Wait, did it just crash? I think the camera just crashed. Okay, it says installing camera update. I think it just crashed. I also want to say the phone is pretty hot right now, and I want to just give it the benefit of the doubt and say that it's installing a lot of different things at the moment. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, but it did just crash. Lens may need cleaning. Okay, I'm glad they let me know that because I'm gonna clean it now. Now, moving on to the back-facing camera, let me just say, This is by far the best camera I've ever seen on a phone. This looks like an actual video camera, which is pretty insane. And the colors on this, it's almost unreal. You can see every single detail. I wanna say this camera is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It has so many different modes and effects. It has a cinematic blur, which affects by blurring the background. So it blurs whatever the background is. Very similar to the portrait mode effect on the iPhone. With this type of camera, it would probably look 10 times better. I'm definitely gonna try and save all the cool features for the day in the life video to get you guys and show you guys everything. It has a cinematic pan. So this is really great for photography and videography, trying to get those smooth cinematic shots. Also has slow motion, of course. It has 2x zoom in slow motion, along with the time lapse. And then when we're talking about photos, it of course has a lot more. One of the things I'm super excited for, again, with this is to see how long this can really last with this type of battery. It has a 5,000 milliamp battery inside of it. So that's something that'll definitely last. But with the overheating issues, I don't know how much it'll affect it. I do want to say that this phone is meant to last for long periods of time, especially could get through your entire daily process and routine. So on top of this phone also having a beautiful camera, amazing battery, it also has an amazing processor under the hood. It has a Tensor G3 processor, which isn't the most powerful processor in the world, but it definitely gets the job done so that it'll allow you to just play so many high quality mobile games on your phone. And just on the go, you'll be able to do almost anything that you want to do with that Snapdragon in it. So gaming is top notch and you just won't experience any lag in any demanding titles. Now also with this phone, it has some of the coolest and latest new features, and it has the brightest screen in the game, beating both Samsung S23 Ultra and the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, I think this is really cool that Google is really starting to become not only a competitor for these different phones, but also a leading company when it comes to phones and design. The Google Pixel 8 Pro runs on Android 13, and it has just prompt updates and security patches, ensuring you just have the latest features and security at your fingertips. Well, how do I feel about the Google Pixel 8 so far? Honestly, it's undoubtedly a fantastic phone. Its camera capabilities are definitely the standout feature here, but it just doesn't stop there. The overall performance and display and super clean Android experience make it that well-rounded flagship Android device. Now, do I think it's worth the pretty high price tag? I still think there's a lot of things that Google needs to work on with their phone. I definitely think they're finding their exact path, and I think they're really paving the way to put them as a direct competitor with some of the top brands in the world. But should you get this phone? I honestly think this could definitely easily be a phone that you could pick for this year. But if you want to see this thing in action, I'd say to wait until my day in the life video. And of course, per usual, we are a community, so make sure to comment down T7 in the comment section. Anyone else you see with T7, like it up, and just support anybody else. But I appreciate everyone who watched this far into the video. Don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friend if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.